Georgia. Oh damn! I'll say it later then.
That better driving laws?
Nah, it's about a. Well, I can say it on here. Now it says Georgia continues to impress elite RB Savion Hitter, but like quick glance, that name looks like Hitler.
Hey man,
But like quick glance,
hey, you probably could have not said that on here. Now that now that you said it, you could have not.
Easy season is approaching.
I'm like, bro, why the black man got that last name?
Could happen.
Yeah,
these aren't our names, the history. Episode 184, Critically Unfocused Podcast. Do your homework on the Critically Unfocused Podcast. We are the first podcast to have 3 black men and record on Discord and then StreamYard and upload to Podbean.
I'm not really
and grew up in Tacoma.
That was like you went up with a layup, but you traveled before you went up.
I passed it. I kicked it to the corner, but I might have hit the ground before I passed
it. I saw where you were going, and then I was like, "Where is this going?"
Damn.
I don't know if he knows.
Get back on defense. All right,
I respect it. Clearly tired.
Hold on. Let me give myself a chance to gather.
Play that goddamn. Play that goddamn.
I did come and put an 808.
All right. Oh man, they're running a commercial right now for a show like Impractical Joker with NBA players, and the person like doing the most on this commercial is Anthony Davis, which just made me
that's Anthony Davis's show.
Oh Lord, it's called.
People were posting that the night of the trade, and they were like, "This whole thing is just a part of the show."
Oh,
yeah, he's the host.
It's a work.
Hey man, he's mad as hell. He had to move out of LA. He's acting now. He's on TV now.
Hey, he ain't getting them LA taxes no more though.
He ain't getting the LA tax though.
I don't think it matters that much at that level. I know you lose a lot, but I'm just saying lifestyle wise, like let's say I'm due to make $60 million and I only make 40. How much better is my life at 60?
Hey, I'm telling you right now, if Anthony Davis today played like he always has, his entire career went the same way it has, but he played for the Pelicans the whole time, he doesn't have a show on TV right now.
Oh, that's a damn
fact.
Yeah, he got the LA tax. He moved to LA. I got to pay a little bit of money to live here, but I'm on TV every day now.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
That's Kevin Garnett if he never leaves Minnesota.
Hey man, yeah, look what he could have been.
Look what he wouldn't have been. Though, but
but he wouldn't have been what he is now. He wouldn't have been on TNT 400 times.
Probably not.
I mean, he does got a TNT gig, right? Like KG certified, and that's what it's called.
I think I don't even know if his show's on TNT though. I think he might they might
be on like Bleacher Report
or something. Yeah, or Bleacher Report.
I haven't watched any of his shit.
It's a clip only show.
Very much a clip only show. When he tried to say equivalent.
Oh my god, that shit was so funny.
His show with Paul Pierce, they'll do live watch-alongs for like playoff games, and like if you ever come across it on YouTube, it'd be like 800 people in there. Which I mean, hell, we'd love to get 800 people inside a live show, but at the same time, we're not Paul Pierce and KG, so like you get what I'm saying. Like the numbers are quite low. You can say something in their chat, and there's a good chance they'll see it.
They're certainly going to see it until the end of the first quarter, and they're both blackout drunk.
Nah, Lord, I ain't doing that on the camera, Lord.
Yeah, I see so many clips on TikTok of them about to fight on that show where he's like, "Yeah, I don't think Kobe's top 2 of all time." KG about to whoop his ass. Goodness,
all be podding, man. All right, how y'all doing?
Good. I was. What's up with y'all?
Huh?
No, I said, what's up with y'all? How y'all doing?
Hanging in there, living, holding it down this week. Dolo, tired as hell, but wouldn't trade for the world. Happy Valentine's Day to everybody out there, especially my queen. So.
Hey, you sound sad as hell. I'm kidding.
Doing a Dolo is
Hey, you be the most single dad, not single dad I've ever met. Just like it'll be like, oh yeah, I'm alone for a month, a year. Like, goddamn. Shout out to you.
Be handling business, man.
Yeah, do what you got to do.
Hey, man,
I don't know how to do I don't know how to do a swaddle, and this nigga be keeping hella people alive.
Yeah, we got basketball tomorrow, and that's going to be a whole show because
you got a coach with the baby with you.
Oh shit!
I called in a favor, so hopefully they show up so they can hold Blakely at the game tomorrow. But it's also snowing.
I thought the favor was the assistant coach. Oh no! Hey, I'm telling you right now, basketball would be canceled in my house.
I gotta do that.
Whole league not playing.
I made a commitment to these kids. I gotta do it.
Yeah, you did, but yeah, I guess. Hey, shout out to you. Shout out to you.
I'm gonna be 11.
Tomorrow the first game?
No, we.
Oh shit! What game? What number game y'all on?
I think we've had one game get snowed out, and we are 0-3.
Oh, so y'all like actually like keep track of like scoring shit?
Yeah.
What are the odds that tomorrow's game gets snowed out?
I'd say slim, just because it's like mid-30s right now and it was snowing, so the snow is super wet, and that kind of stuff doesn't hang around that long.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, the snow didn't stick around.
We've gotten
y'all
5 days. Oh, go ahead.
No, are the games close? Like, is it a close 0-3? Like, we could be 2-1. Oh, y'all just get spanked.
We don't get the ball like above the rim most of the time, and the other teams don't follow the rules, and the refs don't call it. So, like, our team is obedient and also just not aggressive. So basically, at this age in this league, there's 5 circles that are on the ground. They're basically, if you figure like the paint's like a rectangle. So 2 are at the bottom, 1's in the middle, and 2 are at the top. Yeah. And when you're on defense, your players just have to stand on those circles. They're not supposed to leave them. So it's just kind of teaching positioning like loosely.
Yeah. Okay.
And again, this is 4 and 5-year-olds. They're not like actually.
But other teams be running, I'm sure.
But the other team, they leave their circles all the time to like crowd around our people so they can't get the ball up. And no, the ref doesn't tell them to get back under the circles or anything like that. It's on the coaches to remind their players to do it. The other coaches just be standing there like, they don't know what the rules are. And so,
that's great. I'm hungover.
Exactly. So like our one player who can, or we have like 2 players probably who can consistently get the ball up there. They'll go into the paint, and then they got 3 people on them, and they can't like get clean shots. And we still get some points, but it's like if you're relying on 2 people to score all your points, and then they can't even score the way you're supposed to score in this league, like it just becomes entirely like too difficult.
Yeah, that sounds ass.
Yeah, it's kind of ass.
Yeah,
good luck tomorrow.
We got no chance.
You got to get a tech, man. Get your team fired up.
This coach almost got one last week. The other team's coach, because I'm pretty sure her kid is 3, and he was out there and like just not really like in it, and he was crying because he wanted the ball. So he's literally sitting on the floor while an active player in the game. She's on her knee trying to talk to him.
Yeah.
And then we were on offense, so he should have been trying to get a rebound, and he wasn't paying attention. And like our player, one of our bigger kids too, came behind and like just kind of crashed on him, and he fell over. And she yelled at her son to tell him not to do that to you next time. Like just overreacting, like acting like a whole. Yeah, she was carrying
play
it
like
up.
Sports like when you're that young.
You shouldn't be able to.
Yeah, I was too young to be playing organized sports. Like 3.
No, I mean Brindley's been playing since she was 3.
3 is kind of crazy unless you got the right kind of 3, I guess.
You'd be surprised.
Yeah,
that just seems hella young to be playing an organized sport.
Watch, you'll see. I forget we can do that. Yeah, you'll see, Tyrell. Like 3 is not as young as you think it is. It's still extremely young, but it's like they have their motor skills and they're a person at that point. Like if they want to do the thing, they can do the thing.
Yeah, okay. Putting them on the court with a 5-year-old too. I don't know if that's the
that might be the mistake.
Yeah, maybe that's what I'm
because it's like a 3-year-old has their motor skills and they're a person, like you said, but a 5-year-old has like an objective.
Yeah, no,
they're about to crash.
He shouldn't be on this floor at all because it's the 8-foot rim and he has 0 chance to get the ball up there.
Yeah, that's when I was asking you about the 8-foot rim thing, and I'm like, can they even get the ball that high? Because I'm thinking of like kind of like a 3-year-old where it's like, you can throw like a Nerf ball really well, but
he shouldn't be on this. But at the same, like if I say that, then it's like my own daughter shouldn't be on the floor because she regularly can't get the ball that high. So I think this is the matter of the rim being too high, period. And also he should not be out there with 5-year-olds.
Yeah.
Salute,
two things can be true.
Yeah. Either way.
That's great. Hey, well, good luck tomorrow. My week was all right, uneventful, chilling at the house, getting out, can go to the gym whenever I want, can walk the dogs when I want, getting stuff done around the house, getting ready for the, baby to be here, so we can spread out a little bit. But now I've gotten a couple things done. I'm not naming any of them, but I've gotten them done. All right. House is looking good, setting some stuff up. If they're going to pay me to do it, hell yeah.
Well, that's true.
Yeah, why not? We have gotten, I think, like 4 days this last week it snowed, but each day it was exactly 1.1 inches of snow.
Yeah,
and then it immediately got to 34 degrees at like 8 a.m. So then it was gone. So it's like, give me one good day of, 4 or 5 inches of snow.
You walked that one down.
Yeah, don't know how to phrase that one. Give me that over just a week of one. Doesn't make any sense.
Fuck that.
But good week nonetheless. Jamal, tell us about you. What happened? What's new with you, big dog?
Nah, shit. I didn't do shit this week. Just work, bro. That's about it. Ain't nothing going on.
Any thoughts or plans for next week?
Nah, I didn't do shit this week, bro. I just went to work and I saw Black Cap. I saw Nigga Bird the movie. That's about it.
Okay.
Nobody made you their Valentine's, man.
Bro, I got off work later. I didn't do shit today. I was supposed to get a cut, but my fucking now I got some plans for tomorrow, but I ain't going out of my way to do nothing today though.
Yeah, they can't use that holiday trick on you if you do it tomorrow.
That's funny.
Yeah.
Oh, Jamal, we did get these this week though.
Oh yeah. I forgot. Yeah, I got mine.
The GNX vinyl came in this week. 2 weeks in a row. Show and telling me pull out the disc real quick. Which
not with the disc out.
It got the spoke.
Why'd you say it like that, Blake?
On the white. Hey, that's hard.
No, that shit is tough though.
I know Blake don't want to like it because he, Mr. OVO, but
y'all want to watch one of these thing pieces?
What thing?
Absolutely not. Absolutely
not. This last one was
I've seen
crazy.
Oh my god.
I don't have it linked on here. I'd have to do a little bit of clicking, but
please, not at gunpoint.
Not at gunpoint.
Yeah,
I'm thirsty as hell.
Yes, your man's. All right. Big weekend this past weekend is the Super Bowl. If y'all didn't know, wasn't much of a game. There's a halftime show that was probably more important to talk about. But either way, congrats to the Philadelphia Eagles. Y'all did it.
Fuck you, Tonio.
4-man pass rush gave the phony goat hell. And yeah.
That seems like a good way to be able to win football games is just be able to rush for, not just rush for, win for, not just win for like 80% of the game.
And have good corners on the outside.
And have good corners and have good linebackers. The Eagles This is going to be kind of a roundabout way to say this, but we just had one of our, one of the fantasy football guys talk about how like the Browns aren't the same Browns we've seen forever. But it's like, nah, nigga, you guys just do Brown shit. And I feel like the Eagles, our entire life, had just had a team like this where it's like, why do they have 3 really good random linebackers, 4 good pass rushers? Oh yeah, their quarterback does it all.
They reversed kind of like how they were last year. Because remember last year they started off hot, then they lost 6 of the last 8 and got embarrassed by the Bucks.
They started like 10-0, right?
Yeah,
was that last year or was that 2 years ago?
No, I think it was last season because they got embarrassed by Tampa in the first round. Jalen Hurts was kind of having that year last year where he was turning the ball over, like that's kind of uncharacteristically of him. And then the defense was bad. It was like, damn, well, we're gonna sign the Zach Braun guy. He's gonna make All Pro. We're gonna draft Quinyon Mitchell and Cooper DeJean.
I think Zach Bond finished 3rd or 4th for Defensive Player of the Year.
Yeah, he made first or second team All Pro. Jalen Carter might be the best interior D lineman now. He made second team. Like, damn, well, the defense was the best in the league when they were terrible last year, and Jalen Hurts went back to normal, making plays and not turning the ball over. You still got the 2 good receivers on the outside. Oh, and then the Giants didn't want to give Saquon Barkley two. They didn't want to give him $2 more million.
People are saying like, oh, they shut down Saquon Barkley in the Super Bowl. I think, if I'm not mistaken, didn't he have like, or no, Jalen Hurts had 11 for 76. I think Saquon had like 30 rushing yards or something like that.
Yeah, he was 27 for 57 or something like that. But
so they had like 130 rushing yards. But
27 carries.
I think so. Or I think he had like 57 yards, but he got locked up. But
I think he was over 100 for like
all purpose
yards.
All purpose. Yeah.
But, I mean, if that you got,
he didn't have 60 rushing.
Mm-mm.
But yeah, no. The Giants didn't want to match 14 million. They said they were only willing to give him 12. And yeah,
you got to be frugal.
Hey, Jalen. Hey, man, I feel like people aren't trying to give Jalen Hurts his credit.
Who's not trying to give Jalen Hurts his credit?
Who? Like, bro, like, oh man, well, the team and the defense did all this work. So like, he still made the plays. He made some good throws.
I'm gonna pull the Blake on this one. I haven't seen a single person say that.
You haven't seen? Okay.
No, I've only seen.
I see the talking heads and the clips on the TV shows all the time. They do their best to not give him the credit.
Are they slighting him, or you feel like they're talking more about other things? What you're saying?
They're kind of slighting him.
You got to start like collecting these things when you.
Yeah,
we're all on social media. We can all see the same shit.
I've only seen people.
No, we can't. It's algorithms, brother.
So you don't see like none of the FS1 shows or the ESPN shows. None of
I honestly have not watched.
I do, but wait, I'm saying I do see those, and I've seen them doing some dicky. Nick Wright was like, "Oh, I'm putting him in that convo with Pat, Josh Allen, and Lamar."
All right, now that's ridiculous. I have seen some people say he's like top 5 now, and he's not top 5. I'll give him top 12, top 10, but he's not a top 5 quarterback.
So you the one hating? That's not what. But I'm also
hating. I was like, hey man, the nigga made plays when he needed to. He played good, mistake-free football. He did throw that one pick, but. Hey man, he was running around and making plays, and they beat the shit out of them. That game did not go. That game was over at halftime.
It was 28-0 at the half.
Dog, they got fucking blasted.
And they were saying, I think it was 27-0 at the half or something like that. Maybe 24-0 at the half. And they were like, yeah, they came back from 28-3. We can do it. We can do it.
Them niggas thought they was gonna be on like a YouTube edit. No, you guys got fucking smoked.
Yeah, they scored 16 in the fourth quarter. That made it look a whole lot closer than it was.
That was really a 40 ball. They got blasted, bro. But nah, man, it'd have been better for my checking account if the Chiefs won. But yeah, man, salute to the Eagles, man.
This the last Travis Kelsey football we're going to see.
It should be, but I don't think it will be.
I don't think he retires either.
I think he'll play another year, and then I think when he looks like bad next year, it'll be like, all right, it's a dub.
I think he might have been playing through some type of injury this year or something. It just seems like the pop was not there at all. I get like you get older, things slow down, but when you're that good, I mean, I feel like you should have been able to be at a higher level than this.
I don't know if it's safe to think that he was playing through some type of injury because he played like that all year, like from the onset of the season.
Yes, like, he could have had some the entire year, something lingering, like maybe.
Yeah, I can see that.
Yeah, but when he's 35. Like
he didn't look as athletic as he usually does, though.
The thing that lingers is the thing that just is there forever. It don't like clear up.
We've seen Antonio Gates be able to pop open for 7 yards at age 62.
Yeah, but he also got popped for doing steroids a time or two. So,
so you're saying Travis Kelce just needs to go to that ball coach?
Oh no, I think it's too late. I think you need to be off that shit when you were like in your earlier 20s, like 26, 27. You get off that shit. You go through whatever injuries it puts on your body, but then you have that little resurgence because doing steroids puts that endurance in you. Yeah, come back a little bit later, but you can't get on that shit at 35.
For some reason, my mind does not put him at 35. I just always pair his career with Holmes, but
yeah, he was there for 3 years before him, I think.
Yeah, he was there with Alex Smith.
I don't know if he's actually 35, but I would imagine
he is 35. He's 35 on the dot.
Okay, yeah, perfect. So
it was kind of nice seeing them get kind of like smoked though, because it's like we're not getting force fed Taylor Swift every fucking second on the broadcast, that was kind of nice. Because, bro, when they have Chief games on, they show that bitch every other play, bro. It's hella annoying. Like, somebody will score a touchdown on the Chiefs, and then, like, they getting ready to do, like, the team celebration. They showed up to her in the press box, and you missed the whole damn dance. Like, damn, man, I want to see what the fucking
I wanted to see
celebration was.
About to do.
Yeah, I want to see what Isaiah Pacheco is going to do. It's his first touchdown since coming back from significant injury, and now we missed it because you wanted to show Taylor Swift. So that was nice. Not seeing Taylor Swift the whole fucking time and them talk about her. I think they showed that bitch one time in like the first quarter, and that was pretty much it. There was no reason to show her.
Yeah, it was a thorough ass whooping. What do you guys think? Do you think Philly has a Super Bowl hangover in him, or do you think this team's like kind of too locked in to fall off next year?
I think the roster's too good.
Yeah, they don't have like a bunch of money like spent up that they're gonna have to lose a bunch of people. They're gonna have to make a couple decisions, like everybody will. But the core of what was great about them is all going to be back next year.
That's the part I didn't know. I didn't know where they were at, like financially. Contract.
I think they were saying like Josh Sweat might want more than they can bring back.
Yeah, Josh Sweat, and the other DN Milton, I think.
Yeah, but they were making it seem like from everything I've seen, they could choose one or the other. So it's like, okay, you might have two elite backup pass rushers.
Niggas got 85 overall backups.
Yeah, you're losing one of your backups, but you'll still have a 7-man pass rush.
That's all.
Might need the niggas if Jalen Carter get better.
But Kansas City's kind of the same. I just don't think they're as good. But like they do have a lot of good young players who I think will keep getting better. So it's like if they can fix their tackle situation, I feel like Kansas City. They niggas still just did win 15 games in the regular season.
They should have lost a couple of them games though. Like they
should have lost like 9 of them games.
Yeah, the record's kind of misleading. Like a lot of like good teams do win close games, especially if you can do it consistently. But a lot of those games they were kind of scraping by. But that's one of the decisions I didn't get during the game when they benched their left tackle and they put Joe Thuney there. But
they had him there for a couple weeks during the season.
Yeah, but it's like, man, like Joe
doing
Thuney
it mid-game is
he made first team All-Pro, like as a guard. Like you got a first team All-Pro center and guard. So it's like, okay, well, like you're an elite guard, but it's like I don't give a fuck how good you are. You're not gonna be like the same at tackle. So it's like now we're weakening 2 positions. So it's like now our right guard is weak as fuck, and our left tackle like is gonna be kind of mid now too. It's like, well, have fun putting this third string right guard blocking Jalen Carter all fucking game now since we want to move Joe Thuney to tackle.
I remember one year we played Lincoln. I think it was my senior year, which means we fucking stunk. But I think our left Lance got hurt. So I went from having to play center to play left tackle.
No, sir.
I was a really good center.
That shit is not the same, bro.
Nigga, I didn't know what to do out there. Like I try to do that step and I'm like, this nigga's like all by me. And then I had to go from playing D tackle to like not D in left outside linebacker. And I'm like, this does not feel like any of the shit that I was doing before.
Yeah, me take snaps at left tackle at Oregon State camp, and it was just like in drills. I was like, this feels wrong. Like I don't know what's going on here.
There's no body to bump into next to me.
Yeah.
Like, nah. So trying to do that, even though Joe Thuney did do it during the season, like trying to do that against Jalen Carter, and they're like, all right, go out and guard Josh Sweat, please.
Yeah, like, go block. Yeah, and Nolan Smith, one of the most athletic motherfuckers to ever grace the combine, and now like the skills are starting to show up with the athletic ability, what they drafted him for.
It's tough. Philly is a fucking factor, and I hate it.
What do you guys think? What does it's probably the line up. I'm saying, what do you guys think the Chiefs need to like address like mostly like this offseason? Probably tackles, you think? Yeah.
I think they need to get better weapons, man. I mean,
I was like, get a receiver for real.
Dog, they got the slowest receiving tandem, DeAndre Hopkins and Juju Smith-Schuster, bro. Ain't nobody, they're not running by nobody.
Yeah.
Like Juju popped off for a big one though.
Yeah, he had a couple during the season too. Like I always felt like it didn't really matter, but it would be like, man, this nigga just. I think when they played the Saints, he hit off like 61 yards, and it was like, what's going on?
He balled down the Super Bowl last year, but in this Super Bowl, that nigga had 2 catches in the first quarter, and I never seen that nigga again.
I don't know how big of a difference this player makes, but I think Rashee Rice, like in this same offense, makes it look a little bit better because I think Xavier Worthy has a lot of promise in him. You just can't have that nigga trying to be your number 1 and not even really your number 2. For where you drafted him at, that kind of stinks. But if you had Rashee Rice and Juju versus DeAndre Hopkins and Juju, you might be able to make
Because Rasheed Rice has some juice, man. He can move. Like he's an athlete. Yeah.
And this is us assuming, or this is me assuming that you come back from an ACL and you look exactly how you did before.
He tore that knee up while he got hurt. That nigga dove into his knee
like a jackass.
No, hey man, it was nice to see biracial MAGA man not win the Super Bowl. So salute.
Y'all see his dad almost got him up with John Rocker after the game.
Yeah, real smoke.
Yeah.
That dude looks racist.
He is.
Oh, he is racist?
The only thing I know about him is he was saying the N-word, and then they asked him about it. He was like, yeah, I say it. Don't ask me to stop.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Yeah, I don't know shit about him except he's on Survivor. We had this conversation earlier.
Yeah, that's it. That's all.
Fuck him. Hope he dies. But,
yeah. Well, respect. He probably
will. Bourbon Street.
Nah, hey man, he's clearly a racist. So
hey, have either of you been to New Orleans since you? I know Jamal, you haven't been to New Orleans since you've been an adult, right?
Not since I've been an adult. No.
I want to go there. I need to go there as an adult.
Probably fire.
Yeah, I feel like
Zion's having a blast down there.
Maybe I don't need to go down there.
I'll figure that out.
I do remember. I think last time I went was like 6th or 7th grade. I do remember eating like some of the best food I've ever had in my fucking life there.
I'm fucking sure.
Just like everywhere. Just like
the kids been use brisket grilled cheese.
I had some smothered catfish from this gas station out there. It was hella early. I think it was going to like one of my cousin's house. It was like 8 or 9 a.m. I just remember getting it from the gas station. That shit was so fucking good. I'm like, bro, gas station food can taste like this? Oh yeah, this shit is crazy.
Nah, that shit smothered catfish. Don't even smell like it should be an option. That's crazy.
Dog, and this was like I was what 7th grade, so this is like 04 maybe. So I bet you that shit was probably like $6.
That's nuts.
Yeah.
What did you guys think of the halftime? Y'all fuck with the halftime show?
Yeah, I thought it was
other than the audio. Audio was kind of ass.
Yeah, the audio was a little low for a little bit, but I thought it was straight. I fucked with it.
I think it was well executed. I'm honestly kind of sick of it now at this point, just because of the week that I've had. So.
You've been bombarded with content about the halftime.
I want to hate this. I'm tired of this. I'm tired of the think pieces. I want y'all to shut up and just enjoy the music.
I've seen a lot of think pieces. It's always so funny to like if so much things can depend on the room that you're in. Like I was in a room with a couple other Kendrick fans, so it's like, oh, this is a great time where I like all the songs I hear. I know the words. I'm dancing along. And then you look at your phone, people are like, oh, I fucking hated that. I didn't understand. I'm like, oh, okay. I had a good time. I'm not sure what y'all watched. It was a good time for me. I knew all the words of most of the songs. Then you go back and look at the symbolism. It's like, nigga, I was turned around backwards dancing at the TV when that part happened. So.
I didn't even see Serena. I was having the fucking ball.
I go look a couple hours later. It's like, oh, okay. I didn't see it. He did the whole all right.
Oh, with a PlayStation controller, and he said game over.
Yep.
Yeah, I didn't see all that stuff. I was drunk. I was just kind of like. Then I had to rewatch it. Then I see it on Twitter and stuff.
I hear you watching that shit. I had a good time.
80% of the people that watch the Super Bowl are fucking drunk, and everybody's like, I hated it. How much did you watch? Not much.
Yeah. It was cool though, man. I fucked with it.
Yeah,
I hope we get more rap acts doing the halftime show. I just don't know who is going to be and how it's going to work. I mean,
I'm just throwing this out there. I want them next year specifically. I want them to do a country act so I can act a fucking fool. Do look, Brian. I fucking dare you.
Where's the Super Bowl next year?
San Francisco.
San Francisco.
Oh no, they gotta have E40 out there. What the fuck are you talking about?
yeah, people were like, "Oh, so you're telling me if I don't hear E40, Be Legit, Too Short, or what's White Boy's name?
G-Eazy Weekend?
Yeah, G-Eazy next year. I'm supposed to act up. I'm supposed to cry.
Nigga, can you imagine E40 performing at the Super Bowl?
If they have E40 perform at the Super Bowl,
get Mozzie.
Hey, we're me and my mom are trying to go to the Super Bowl, not next year, but the year after for her 50th
That was in
birthday.
LA, right?
Yeah, we're about to try to make that shake. That'd be kind
of. They
weird.
do one up top Super Bowl.
If they do Mozzie, that's crazy.
That's gonna be expensive. It's gonna be expensive at Super Bowl. LA.
Yeah, I'm trying to make her pay for most of it. Anyway,
that's funny. I mean, all you gotta do is
just be a good son. That's all I try to be.
I was gonna say sell drugs, but yeah, no.
Invest in the S&P 500 actually is what I plan to do.
Who do y'all want to see at the Super Bowl next or at the halftime show?
I'm being dead ass when I say a country act. I want to act up. I want to boo. I want to be on the other side. I want to be like, man, why they have this boo? I turned the TV off. There was only
I haven't seen those reactions. I'm gonna say that much, but again, like
I haven't
seen
either.
People
but I know
who are hip hop fans who have been critical of this. I have not seen the people who don't care for hip hop.
I haven't personally seen the other ones either, but I know they exist, and I kind of want to be one just for once. I want to have some fun.
But you know that means they're probably not going to see you either.
They're probably gonna look.
You're just waste everybody's time.
They like pain. But no, if we're being serious, I don't know, Beyonce. I don't know who that Beyonce Christmas halftime show could have been the Super Bowl show.
She's done a halftime.
Yeah, she's done 2 of them. Technically
she did it 2 years ago, right?
Yeah, do another one. No, she didn't do it 2 years ago.
She did the one where like there was like the. Now I went 2 years ago.
She had the blackout game, I thought.
Yeah. She did that one, and then she did the Coldplay one. She popped out at.
Yeah, I thought Night of Ravens was like solely her though.
Yeah, and then she did the Christmas one this year,
which was basically a halftime show.
Yeah, which could have been this, but yeah, I don't really know because I don't know how many other rap acts I want to see. Like, do you want to see Outkast do a halftime show? I feel like they have the songs for it, and I feel like they have the popularity for it. I don't know if I want to see that though.
I personally don't care for Andre 3000 today.
Me neither. Andre 3000 wouldn't be good on the Super Bowl like stage, but I'm trying to just think of like who you would want up there.
Future.
All right.
No, hey, Future be a good one. Like right, if there's any other like
we're just saying names,
like rap acts to like big enough to do Super Bowl, like Future's up there.
Travis Scott would be one.
Travis Scott's probably the other, honestly.
What do you guys want to hear Travis Scott perform?
Everything besides the last album.
No, I get goosebumps every time.
Yeah, Goosebumps is cool. Man, you could do Sicko Mode, bring out Drake.
Upper Echelon.
What are some of Travis Scott's biggest songs? I like Travis Scott. I just didn't like the last album.
Fiend's definitely gonna ring off in there. You can't ignore this last album. That's definitely gonna happen.
That album fucking sucks, dude.
It grew on me. It sounds really good in cars and headphones. I don't know.
Yeah, didn't care for it. Okay, y'all said some songs. Yeah, but I guess Travis Scott's just kind of like, I know people like him, but he just seems like such a not fun person to watch on TV.
Took a shot of Hitty, I be going brazy.
He's definitely not. He's definitely not playing. That's TikTok. That's TikTok. Okay. Yeah, if we're just saying names, I would love to see Future do the fucking halftime show, and I would love that.
Cash, fucking free.
Oh, the Steelers.
What's Future's set list if he does the Super Bowl?
Mask off.
Fuck Up Thomas is on there somehow.
March Madness is absolutely on there.
Oh, I'm so glad my kid's gonna be so confused as to why we play March Madness instead of Happy Birthday at his birthday parties.
Oh no.
Oh my Future's top songs on Apple Music, Like That, Wait for You, Like Me, March Madness, Type Shit, Stick Talk, I'm That Nigga.
Fresh Air. Put that on there.
712.
Yeah, put Hallucinating on there. Mask Off is first up there.
Hallucinating. Ooh. Jumping on and off a jet. Jumping on it.
Crush
that was
Diamonds.
That shit.
Yeah, put Crush Diamonds on there. Put Riding Strikers up there.
Hey, Riding Strikers. Hey, what's the song where he sound like he doing the Phantom of the Opera shit? You know what song I'm talking about?
I do. I don't know the name of it.
Oh, what is that song?
No, Future.
Imagine the Steelers make the Super Bowl. Russell Wilson.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying.
Funny. He might not be allowed to until Russell retires.
A Steelers Falcons Super Bowl with Future performing at halftime. Give me that.
Yikes.
Call the coroner. That's the Phantom of the Opera song.
Oh, you did used to fucking love that song.
That was my shit. And Wizard was hard, man.
Future could do it. I mean, you got to go sit down on Jimmy Fallon or something and just talk to people so they know like he's all right. They'll let him do it.
I feel like he don't really be doing interviews like that.
You don't. You got to do something. You got to get the image rolling.
Could you imagine Future doing a Brandon Marshall interview?
Where he's yelling?
Yeah.
Just
like Brandon Marshall asking him about shit. I'm trying to segue into the next topic.
Okay.
Ryan Clark
about Jamal's jersey.
Oh, yeah, let's get it.
Mr. Jersey Man.
Can we define the hard rules first that Jamal has set with us in these near 20 years of friendship?
Jamal says that if any grown man chooses a different team to root for, you are a word that would get me hung, lynched, and executed.
You work at C's Candy, putting the fudge in the box.
You are a man that works at Lush.
You shop at Express.
Yeah. Yeah.
Hey, hold on now. I ain't shopped there in a minute, but relax.
Yeah, but say Jamal, they got Jamal's number in their system.
Oh yeah, for
you
sure.
got a loyalty card.
That's where he got them little leather pants from.
Nah, I got those off Karma Loop. RIP. Wait, I thought Karma Loop is Karma Loop still a thing, or is it gone?
It's still a thing. We just looked it up recently.
Okay. 23 is back still.
Hey, shout out to Karma Loop, man. They had a promo code for anything.
All right,
man. You can tell them.
Yeah. Fuck all that, Jamal.
You got paid today. Here's 20% off.
You said people can't cheer for other teams. You said people can't fuck with other teams.
No, you can cheer for another team. Like it's just like.
But is
I'm
it
talking
the
about
abandoning your team?
Yeah, like so, like if so let's just say like, oh, I don't fuck with the Jags no more, and then you see me just like cheering super hard for like another team all the time, and I don't got like Jags in my bio no more. Like, no, I'm a bitch now.
You're not keeping it a K.
What do you mean I'm not keeping it a K?
Because I remember this back from when I was on Twitter. You had words for folks who had two teams in their bios.
Oh yeah. No, that's whole shit too. I'm saying like
that's supported two teams.
So if you want another team to win something, like okay, that's cool. So like for the Super Bowl, not even for the Super Bowl, I'm trying to think of another like. It's okay to cheer for another team to win, as long as it's not like a division rival. But like acting like that's your team, that's whole shit. So like if let's say like let's say you give up the Saints and then you want to become a Broncos fan and you got a Broncos license plate and you got Broncos seat covers and you start going to the game, you trying to embrace that because you moved there.
Jamal,
I'm like, okay, that's cool. You moved there, but you're still.
I got a scenario for you. I kind of grew up as a Rams fan, and I became a Chargers fan. Like as for most of my life. Yeah, Chargers and Rams play in the same city. If I just say I root for the Chargers and the Rams, I have Chargers and Rams in my bio.
That's nasty. That's like getting DP'd.
Even if you're like an LA person from a town,
you got two teams. You got to pick.
Why? They have no overlap. They play in the same stadium, wear the same color, in the same city. What's the beef?
Come on, bro.
But you can wear a Bears. You got a Bears jersey on.
Yeah, I fuck with Brandon Marshall.
Hold on. That's okay. So that's a retired player. The point that puts this onto the docket was Jamal said he was going to get a Jalen Hurts jersey to support Jalen Hurts because he's about what Jalen Hurts is about. And there's nothing wrong with Jalen Hurts. We all agree
there's a lot wrong with Jalen.
It's honestly kind of creepy how he has nothing wrong with him, but that's a whole nother thing. I think it's just part of us looking for bad things in people because we're just not used to this.
That seems very targeted. I don't like how direct that was. That's crazy.
No, that's everybody. He's very androidish. It's all good. But Jamal is going to get, I'm not going to say was because he's probably still going to do this, a jersey of an active player on the current team that he plays for. This is not like a thing of, let's say Myles Garrett goes to, I don't know, some other team this offseason. And Jamal just happens to get a Myles Garrett Browns jersey. It's like, okay, that's kind of like in memoriam or whatever. Like this is representing a Hall of Fame player.
What?
Hold on. Let me land. He's getting a player, the star quarterback of the team that just won the Super Bowl on the team that he's currently still on. So anyone that sees him in this jersey is going to not assume that he's a Jags fan with strict rules about what you can and can't do as far as supporting teams. They're going to think he's an Eagles fan.
Yeah, I fuck with Jalen Hurts. I like the jersey. I'd say I would just get any regular. I'm talking about the Kelly Green. That shit is hard. That's the elite jersey.
Why can't you get the Kelly Green Randall Cunningham jersey if that's the case?
Right?
Oh, that'd be hard too.
Reggie White.
Yeah. If you had that, maybe we wouldn't be having this argument.
We wouldn't.
But I feel like the buffer with retired players is a little different too. I guess me seeing a Brandon Marshall jersey, I don't want to grip with the fact that I'm that old that Brandon Marshall is like a throwback jersey.
Yeah,
because I'm like, wear the Randall Cunningham, but it's like, Brandon Marshall ain't played for the Bears for what, 15 years?
That's like 2 or 3 teams ago for Brandon Marshall, too.
I bought this on sale when he went to the Jets. It was $30 at Just Sports.
Yeah, he did the Jets, Dolphins, and I think he was on the Seahawks like practice squad or something one time.
Jesus fucking
Christ. Yeah, he was on the Seahawks after that. Yeah.
Hate to see it.
Yeah.
All right. So,
we're just saying,
is there an exception? Is there no exception? Is it just that you can't? I feel like the rule should just be that you can't abandon your team, and you can't cheer for another team harder than you cheer for your primary team. If you got another little team on the side that you like, or if you're like, hey, this year I'm fucking with this squad, or I like this player, I feel like that stuff is okay. But I think putting them in your bio, saying like we about another is kind of
man. You can't use them terms.
If next year, if me and Jamar were like, hey man, I'm really fucking with the Ravens. I like what they got going on. I want blah 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 blah. But it's like, no, when the Chargers are on, that's still my team. That's who I'm cheering for. But
if I seen Tyrell,
is this a violation?
What team is it?
I think it's different with basketball.
Well,
okay.
It doesn't have anything to do with basketball.
Isn't that Pistons? That's not Pistons stuff.
That's just a Pistons pin.
It's because of that. Y'all can't see who that is, can you? Well, the giant neck should.
Are you saying it got something to do with black
pins because it's the Malcolm X?
Yeah, Detroit Red. I get it. Yeah, no, that's fine. Nigga, it's a historical black figure. Nigga, ain't nothing wrong with that. If I seen Tyrell with a fucking Lamar jersey, I know he's not a Ravens fan.
You know him.
Okay, but then you can also be if we see niggas with Lamar jerseys, I'm not gonna assume they might be Ravens fans. Like, it's more than likely, maybe, but it's like, niggas like Lamar. Like,
I'm 1,000% gonna assume they're Ravens fans who are cheering for their generational quarterback.
So you think in the early 2000s, every nigga that had a Michael Vick jersey on
can't do that? It was a different time. People were wearing jerseys as normal clothes regularly.
I guess jerseys don't really wear jerseys anymore. If you wear a jersey, it's your guy.
Yeah, it's Friday at your job where you guys can wear jerseys, and so you're wearing the jersey of your team, not the jersey of the player you like.
Yeah, I wear baseball jerseys though. Pretty
the family jersey. Look at that, tough.
There's so much space between the nameplate and the collar.
All right, bitch.
That's funny.
It's made to have pads on underneath it.
Oh, well.
I got big traps. Yeah, fuck out of here. It's crazy.
I ain't never been the same.
But yeah, no, when that jersey go on sale, I'm copping. Fuck y'all, I don't care.
All right,
you did it,
Blake. You got this next one.
I think so. Okay. So tomorrow is a day. Tomorrow the banned Jordan 1s, I believe, come back out. Right?
Are those?
I believe that's right.
Yes.
I don't even know, bro. I haven't even looked. I tried to get them All-Star Kobe's the other day, and I couldn't get them shits. I was sick.
Okay. If they're not I'm not the. You are the sneakerhead person. I'm would use the fact check this information. But either way, that's the promo stuff that Nike/Jordan has been doing lately. Is the band stuff. There's a Jordan 1 that comes up tomorrow. So in honor of that, because of that, I just wanted to ask y'all, what do y'all think is the best debut sneaker that's not a Jordan 1, but it actually has to be tied to said athlete? So the example I have on here is Penny Hardaway claimed foam posits. His name was on them, they were pennies. Tim Duncan wore flight posits and had PEs, but they weren't his shoe. Other people had those too. So
I'll go say the penny ones.
You said what?
The penny ones.
Okay, but that's just the rule. So anything else you could think of. So obviously we got Zoom Soldiers. We got we can do Kobe's debut with Nike. That was a signature for him.
Yeah, his Adidas one too. He Adidas
the moon boots. Yeah, the moon boots it would be.
Is that the best one, or is that just the most memorable one? Because that moon.
I'm saying what do y'all think the best one is? I'm just naming ones that are valid that you could pick from.
Best debut sneaker, signature
I
sneaker.
think that the Kobe one has a good case.
Which Kobe one?
The Nike Kobe one. Sorry,
Yes, Nike Kobe
the
one.
Nike Kobe one has a really good case. I really fucked with the T Mac one when it first came out. It had like the rubber like shell over the top.
I'm not gonna say those were bad. I just thought the 2 was so much better. Even though the 2 was a slight variation on the 1, I thought the 2 was a better shoe.
Yeah, because it had the patent leather.
Yeah, 2 was great.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Looking at him, you're right. So I think the Kobe one's probably my favorite one, but the Zoom Soldiers are a really good one also.
I think
it's kind of hard to rate. Kind of with especially with the Jordan 1 in mind, because that's now evolved to more of just like a casual shoe. You can wear that with anything versus like you haven't seen a nigga wear a Zoom Soldier 1 in however long unless they're hooping.
Yeah, they're not casual shoes. They're performance shoes still.
Yeah, so it's hard to like.
Oh, you just muted yourself. I think the Anthony Edwards. I know it might be recency bias, but he got a great first shoe.
Yeah, that is a really good one.
Who else? I feel like Kyrie ones weren't bad.
I think that's Kyrie's best shoe. His first one.
Yeah,
my personal opinion.
You're still muted.
Your mic is muted, you bitch.
I got him. Oh, I can't. He chose to mute himself. He's all right.
I'm going penny ones. That first penny, bro. That's a beautiful ass shoe. Penny ones. And I'm going mellows.
With the headband.
Yeah.
Niggas used to love the mellows.
Yeah, no, that was that shit, bro. What were those? Not 5.5s. That was the second one. What was the first ones?
The 1.5 or
1.5.
Was Gary Payton's first shoe? That was the glove is his first shoe, ain't it?
Ooh, the zip up one.
Yeah.
Let me see. Gary Payton.
No, it wasn't. No, his debute's kind of nasty. Yuck. Okay. Yikes. No, these are. Hold on.
Oh, these aren't bad.
No, these aren't bad at all.
Especially not back then. This was such a shoe of the time back then.
These are very chunky, but I could see someone doing this today.
Hey, I feel like time travel needs to just exist in my lifetime so I can go back in time.
Nah, the Mellow 1.5. Yeah, nah, it's between this and the penny ones for me. I'm looking at them right now.
The Mellow 1.5 was a good shoe. That's just shoe. I feel like everybody and their fucking mom had that shoe.
I'm gonna say the Ants. Tell my dog.
The Ants are a good shoe too.
It is.
And
they're only 110 too.
I've seen people work like just lifting those in the gym. I'm like, they kind of look sturdy.
Yeah.
I don't know if they actually are, but they look like they would be.
Mellow 1.5, the penny ones.
Who's had a bad shoe?
Like
I feel like Tim Duncan had a shoe that was like
those Adidas ones.
Yeah, and they were like looked like they were made of like styrofoam. That just was not a good shoe.
That's funny. The John Wall zigzags were ass.
Lonzo Ball.
Oh yeah.
John Wall zigzags.
The big baller brands. Those were even worse because they were a scam. Fucking MLM shoe.
Who's had bad shoes? Zion shoes fucking suck.
Steph Curry's first shoe ass.
Oh my god.
Steph Curry got a couple ass shoes.
Oh, Steph, you guys remember the all white Steph shoe that looked like the Monarch but worse?
Probably
like the old people shoe.
Who else has some bad shoes? Zion shoes suck. Luka shoes, they're not ass, but like I feel like a lot of the shoes now just aren't kind of fly like that.
I feel like most of the Team Jordan shoe posts, like Chris Paul got like 15 shoes, and you've never
Devin
seen
Booker's ass.
Yeah,
hey, if you see like the Devin Bookers if you see the Devin Bookers in person, it's a better looking shoe than you would think.
Okay, I've never seen them in person.
I've never seen it look good in a picture, but when we went to the Nike store, it was like, okay, these are a decent looking shoe in some of the colorways they got.
Jason Tatum ones, mostly ass.
Yeah, Jason Tatum shoes.
Any Team Jordan shoe that's not mellow is not a good shoe.
Jason Tatum shoes are ass. I feel like Luka's shoes aren't really cool. Luka's shoes don't look good like that either.
Also
Donovan Mitchell's first shoe wasn't bad. The little Spider-Man joints, whatever.
Oh, the spiders were fire. I wore those.
Yeah. Donovan Mitchell's first shoe was cool.
Harden's had quite a few good shoes.
Yeah, Harden's had some decent ones.
He's had some
got a
ass
great
ones
first.
too. Sabrina does, yeah.
Yeah.
Hey,
Asia Wilson's first shoe I like. I'm copping.
Okay, a little Air Max action.
Yeah,
I'm just nervous how any of them will look in my shoe size. Like all the women's shoes that are low top, slim foot.
Yeah. And that's the thing now too. It's like you can't really like go into the store and like try them on like that no more.
Yeah, I mean you still kind of like Dick's, and I feel like Finish Line and like we're not Finish Line. JD Sports and Foot Locker have just more shoes in store. Even if you don't know if you like the colorway, you can at least see like the style.
Yeah,
and you can for the most part see a lot of the colorways.
I think who else had some good like.
I still need to get a pair of them Cosmic Unities, those first ones.
Oh, I got a pair of the twos, I think. No, I got a pair of the first ones.
Yeah, the glow in the dark ones.
Yeah, that was a good shoe. They were comfortable as hell too. I hoop in those.
Yeah, back I want to cycle in those.
Damn. Oh, nigga, Griffey.
Oh yeah, was he a one and done? Hey, you know who
like 4, right?
You know this shoe Barkley, those Air Max 97s that Barkley had.
Oh yeah,
those are fucking fire. I had a couple pair of those.
Bo Jackson got some good ones.
Yep.
I heard y'all violating some of the criteria. Hold on.
You said first.
You said the Barkley Air Max 97s. Those weren't Barkley's.
But I feel like people like Barkley had a shoe, didn't he?
He did, but you named one that wasn't his.
Hold on. I thought
it could have been like the like you know how Luka had one of the numbered Jordans for like he was the athlete that was paired with, but it wasn't a Luka.
No, the if you look up Barkley's shoe, it's the shoe that I'm talking about. It's the Air Max. It's the Air Max 2 Charles Barkley 94, and then it's in like 40 different colors.
It's the Jumanji shoe.
Yes.
Yeah.
But yeah, these are every like listing of them is Air Max CB 94. So when I think of them as the Air Max of that year, which I said 97, which I was clearly wrong. But I think it was the Air Max 94 was a different shoe still. Either way, yeah, these shoes were fire.
Mm-hmm. Shit, Scottie Pippen's first shoe was tough. I didn't like the second one.
When they
were dropping the Air Pippins, those were good.
Yeah, my brain don't got that many of these in there, so we did it.
I can't. Yeah, but yeah, I'm going the Mellow 1.5 or the Penny one. Penny one's probably my favorite.
I'm gonna go Ant for sure.
Bet.
I don't know own any of his shoes. I probably should. We can get into him though now. Pause.
Yeah.
So after the infamous send a video, Ant was back at it. You got another one.
Isn't this with the same woman?
I have no idea.
I thought this was the whole same text chat or text thread. So I was like, okay, do I need to read this? Oh no, I'm reading it. This is different stuff. It just seems like the same baby, maybe.
I don't. He told her you're going to be bringing a child into the world, a fatherless child into the world. Because I don't want to be in that kid's life. Like that's absurd.
That's a crazy thing to say, but he's keeping it a buck. I respect it.
Honesty is very important. It should be valued, but
she's older too. She's 38.
She's 40 years old.
So she should be able to handle that, right?
No, she should be able to handle that. No, she should be able to handle that. Like, hey, I don't need to bring that geriatric pregnancy into the world.
She got a kid with little baby, right?
Yeah.
Yeah,
she's his first baby mom.
Yeah.
And I think their kid is like 12.
Oh, that don't even count.
I could be wrong about
All
that.
right.
But still,
it's a new body at that point.
That's half Ant's age.
Oh shit, yeah, Loki.
Yeah, that's fucking crazy.
All I'm saying, Anthony Edwards is making an awful lot of money and can't afford condoms apparently. Or
hey man, these chicks they know what they be doing, bro. They they fuck these athletes, man, and they try to get knocked up, man. It's a
reason.
ticket for them right there. So
all the more reason to put a Jimmy hat on.
2.
Might as well not do this too. Might as well just go ahead and put the flashlight between the pillows.
It's not a visual. Yeah, I don't understand. Wear a condom, don't have babies. But he tried to tell her, listen, she knew he wasn't wearing a condom, and she knew this nigga don't really like me. I'm having this child. Fuck out of here.
Yeah, well, hey man, she got the paycheck she wanted, so she'll be all right.
Hate to see it.
Sympathy.
Hey man, he'll be all right. He got to keep balling now, so he keep getting this money. He definitely gonna stay in Minnesota, try to get a supermax now.
Do Faith Evans and Biggie have a kid together?
I don't believe so. Biggie does have a child, but I don't think it's with Faith Evans.
He got a couple kids. I thought they do have kids together.
I know that they had kids before each other, but I don't know if they had kids together.
I thought they had one together. I don't know.
I wouldn't be surprised.
Yeah.
Didn't Tonio posted something in the chat about how Biggie had his fucking ankles next to his ears? And I was like, what? I didn't understand the reference. And then I got online. I was like, oh.
This is old news, though, bro. Like, she said she was eating Big's ass on Drink Champs like 4 or 5 years ago.
Then it popped back up. So guess what we're doing?
I don't get how this popped back up. Like, was she in a new interview?
Somebody was thinking about Biggie getting his ass ate. I don't know.
Just what we talked about earlier, man. The algorithm. This shit. Somebody hit the button for whatever reason. And yeah, this is back on the topic of conversation. It's very strange. It's just the things from 30 years ago seem to be right on the tip of her lips, if you will.
You're an idiot.
It is kind of funny to see like how much like celebrities talk about the past, and we'll make fun of them, but everybody talks about the past so much. Like when you're kicking with your homies, remember a couple years ago we went on this vacation, or remember we did this back in the day or in high school. So it's just like everybody likes to reminisce. She just happens to be famous enough to have a microphone in her face, and she's reminiscing about eating ass, which is a crazy thing to reminisce about.
It doesn't make any sense because I mean, like I put on here the juxtaposition of this.
Juxtaposition is
I try to get the words. You get what I'm talking about. But if a man did this about a woman from 30 years in the past, especially if that woman was deceased, we would look at them like they're crazy.
If somebody started talking about,
it depends on the woman though, too. Though,
if somebody started talking about Aaliyah right now,
that is kind of crazy. That is,
you'd be like, hey, yo, she's been dead for a long time. Like,
but no, like if somebody was like, man, like I'm trying to think of like a respectful example. Let's say,
it's like, if Dame Dash is down, you're talking like, I mean, the first time I ate ass, it was Aaliyah.
Jamal, we're talking about Biggie right now. So
don't
compare it to no bullshit. Like Aaliyah is probably the same level of stardom that Biggie is.
I wouldn't say the same, but I would say Aaliyah was in some movies. She was pretty big.
Yeah, but, women loved Aaliyah.
I feel you.
Aaliyah on just as many airbrush t-shirts.
I saw a screenshot of a tweet that said, if I could time travel back to 2001, what was one thing that you would do? And then someone said, I would stop Aaliyah from getting on that plane. And then someone replied, like, is there any other plane crashes you try to stop in 2001? They were like, nah.
Nope. I'm good. Everybody else can go.
Damn, that was 01. I remember that kind of too. Like,
yeah, I do.
I remember seeing it on MTV News.
Yeah, I remember where I was.
Didn't Left Eye didn't she die in a plane crash too or something?
No, she died in a car crash.
Car crash? Okay.
In Honduras, I think.
Yeah, they said she went to go see Dr. Sebi. Was that true, or were they just being funny on the internet?
No,
she saw him.
It wasn't Dr. Sebi.
Hey, relax, man, relax.
It was she was doing some like herbal medicine with a shaman.
Okay.
It wasn't Dr. Sebi though.
Okay. I don't.
Hey,
I believe
niggas just look at a country on the map and be like, I'm going to Peru. If you want to come see me in Peru, I'm a doctor.
You can't fuck around with driving in these places respectfully. I mean, I guess if you're in a big city, that's fine. But I just literally saw, I think it was in Ecuador, a bus fell off a cliff and 54 people died.
Wait, what?
It happened this week.
Hey, because you think about it, in Ecuador, that'd be the place where you see them like on them cliffs, or they're like on a fucking narrow path that's the size of a bus.
Yeah.
And all this time, why ain't y'all? I guess it's resources, man. But
those should be the countries who are learning to fly. Y'all ain't got nothing but time and resources. Y'all ain't like exporting nothing for real. Y'all ain't got. Oh, let me not.
I was going to say let them tell it. They definitely exporting.
They are exporting. You're right. I know they got vibranium in Ecuador. Is all I'm trying to say.
Oh, that's where. What's the name of his kingdom? Tenochtitlan.
Hey, I bet you it would be. It's in the middle of the earth, nigga. What do you mean?
Yeah.
You are stupid as fuck.
Have y'all seen this stuff about there's an asteroid that may or may not be on track to hit Earth?
Yeah, but hey, I'm pretty confident Trump's not going to let it happen.
That's a fact.
Trump's
not until 2032, so I don't think he's going to be around to have any impact on that.
That you act like he's not about to get elected again.
They're not going to let it happen.
Okay. No, I have seen it's called like the City Killer or something like that. Once I seen it was called City Killer, I felt better because I feel like they're not saying it's the size of a city, but they're saying it's going to wipe out a city.
Right.
And I feel pretty good about that. If it was the size of a city, when they be talking about like, oh, an asteroid the size of Manhattan is going to hit the Earth, and it's like, nigga, that's fucking 800 blocks.
Yeah.
Like, we've got a problem. But if it's just going to wipe out a city, I'm good.
It's just interesting. Like, I mean, I've seen the headline like 3 times now, and each time the percentage of likelihood of it hitting the planet goes up. And I think, so the last time I saw it, I think it was at 1.8% chance of hitting the planet, which is still
pretty high, though.
Yeah, that means we're 98.2% chance of it not hitting the planet. But either way, it's when you see them lay out the maps of like trajectories and where it's supposed to go and everything like that, the line is like way too close for comfort.
Yeah.
I just think I know you create a risk by blowing things up in space because now you have debris just moving through space at a crazy amount of speed, and it's way harder to track that stuff.
Yeah.
But I do think that would be a good time or opportunity to test out, like, oh, can we like intercept an asteroid and blow it up or something? You know?
Yeah. That's what is going to end us all. Or just like that type of thing where it's like, hey, we're so busy beefing down here, and they're going to tell us like, hey, man, this big ass asteroid's coming. And we're like, yeah. You keep telling us that all the time. And it's like, oh, the sun's gone, actually.
I think if in the event that they like saw one that was like no doubt going to hit us and was like planet devastation size, I think they just wouldn't say anything because there's no point. Like,
I would prefer it.
Yeah, like
them
let
take
me
it
be
out,
sleep, and then that would be the last thing I did.
Or shit, I'm at work typing on my computer, and all of a sudden it got real hot.
Nah, fuck that. I want to know.
For what? Because that's when
I could do something I want to do before I die.
No, everybody is thinking that, and everyone's like wants are not as benign as yours. So it's probably better that we just don't let the world have like free reign because they know they only have 17 hours left.
Somebody's like, man, I've been wanting to kill somebody my whole fucking life.
Yeah.
Or everybody's like, I wanted to fly to Hawaii, so you can't go now.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I didn't even think of that. Yeah.
But then it takes 10 years instead of 4, and then the world's just a wasteland or some stupid shit. Like, no, just let us chill.
They had the math wrong. It misses. We're already in Fallout.
Yeah. They hid Tupac's death this long. They can hide a fucking asteroid. They'll be all right.
He's definitely dead.
Oh yeah, no,
he's in Cuba. What are you talking about?
He'd be bored as hell.
Nah, Cuba look lit. Good cigars.
You seen the same 4 blocks in Cuba?
Nah. One of the homegirls just went to Cuba. She was posting her Airbnb. She was posting the beach. And then
Airbnb?
Nah. You're probably right. But she was in some kind of house. It didn't look like a prison. It looked fun.
I'm sure it was, man. I'm just saying, like, you got the same 4 blocks you can go to. Like, after that just
probably is the same.
They wouldn't let people go over there for a minute, wasn't it?
It wasn't, no. And even now,
like
I think
60 years.
I don't think you can go there direct. I think you have to like go to Mexico and then you can fly from Mexico to Cuba.
Nah, I think that's cap. Nah, when I left the airport, They were Southwest was introducing flights from Florida to Cuba.
When was this?
That was in 2018.
Okay, so something changed. I think it was in Trump's first administration, like where he changed the rules on it.
Let me see.
Because it opened up and then it closed back down and then it opened back up.
Let me see. American Airlines flights Cuba. They got Miami to Havana right here for $325.
Okay, my fault. That's cap.
Yeah.
You got me.
Hey, going to Cuba seems hella scary.
I haven't heard.
Hey, I haven't heard exactly. I haven't heard a single story about like when we went to Tulum, it was like, hey, they say you shouldn't go there because they doing all this crazy shit. And then when you're there, you hear about the crazy shit. I ain't never heard nothing bad about Cuba, but Cuba seems terrifying to go to because just like everything I know from being a kid was like, yeah, basically, if you try to fly to Cuba, you aren't coming back. The Bermuda Triangle's right next door.
We probably got some dope activists and shit over there.
It's probably lame as fuck over there. You can't have you say nigga over there, they're just like, hey. Nah, that's like calling me my mama bitch. You gotta die.
I've seen the Fast and the Furious and they was there, man. It looked all right.
Isn't that where Tyrese fled to?
I don't know about that, but I do know that Dominic Toretto invented the Cuban mile.
All right. That's a quarter mile.
Look it up.
Oh, fuck Vin Diesel, bro.
All right.
Are they still making those movies? Are they done with the Fast and the Furious movies?
Did you say fuck man DC's?
No, Vin Diesel.
Oh, okay. Random.
Oh, nah.
Vin Diesel's just crazy.
Nah, I don't got an issue with Vin DC's.
No, yeah, they're still making them.
No, okay. I feel like I haven't heard like no.
The next one's the last one. It's just they take longer now because everyone got other shit to do.
Yeah, I think Vin Diesel was crying on Instagram a couple weeks ago, actually, saying like, "Hey, it was the LA fires," and he was like, "LA needs us. They need the family to get back together."
You're gonna say because The Rock was having a good day or something?
I thought he found out he was like more than half black. That's why I thought he was crying. Or something.
All right, man. What is? Have you seen his? I know you've seen his brother. I don't even say have you seen his brother, but his twin brother is so funny.
He has a twin brother. Remember those rumors they used to say he was like gay when we were kids? You remember those rumors?
No,
I know you remember.
Let me see. Twin. Vin Diesel twin.
So now it's just me.
About Groot, man. I'm back.
Blake, do you remember those rumors when we were kids?
That Vin Diesel was gay?
Yeah.
No, but not my mind kind of does.
This is Vin Diesel and his twin brother.
You picked the black and white photo. There you go.
Okay.
To be fair, I don't know that Vin Diesel ever claimed he was black. So.
I've seen pictures of him when he was younger, like breakdance. He had a full ass afro.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure he's like Italian or something.
He's just Mike Tirico with that can act.
Mike Tirico's black. just don't tell him that.
Man, fuck both of them. But
all right.
What happened at Walmart, Jamal?
Oh man, this lady got banned from every Walmart in the country.
Bullshit.
That's a lot of Walmart. That's a lot of fucking Walmart.
One person at the front doing security, you ain't banning nobody.
Yeah, that's what I was wondering. Like, I've always kind of wondered that when like people are like so-called banned from places, like because like I know you guys have been like gas stations, and you'll see like they got the wall, the pictures.
Yeah,
of people
for
and
sure.
Shit. But it's
those
like,
places can ban you.
Yeah, it's like, can I really be banned from every Walmart? Like, you're not gonna know it's me off rip.
No, Target can, because I know Target got like fucking facial recognition, so like they'll see you as soon as you walk in. Walmart don't give a fuck.
Damn, for real, Target they be on it like that.
Target got all the like facial recognition. They do like whole.
They stopped their DEI program.
He's not wrong.
Nah,
you might be laughing, but you're not wrong.
She was using something on her watch, and then she was scanning everything with like a barcode, making everything like $1 through like self checkout and like stealing hella shit.
She ran it up. I've heard people doing that, like taking like a sticker like off like a steak and slapping it onto a TV. I've never been that bold though. I'd be scared as hell.
Hey, I ain't even gonna lie. They had some damn, what was it? They had something on sale in like the frozen food section. It was on sale for $2.99. I took that sticker off and put it on one of them jars of like some crab meat that was like $18.99. I got that shit and ate the fuck out of it. Nigga, I'm not paying $25 for this crab meat. This shit is about to be $3. Nigga,
yeah, Jamie's discount, baby.
Shout out to these popsicles. I took that sticker off that popsicle box.
That's crazy. I've seen people do that at Costco in the meat section. It's like you'll take like there's like a choice like level steaks and like prime.
Yeah,
prime's the more expensive cuts. Yeah, more expensive because that's marbling and all that shit. So they'll just take the sticker off the choice one and put it on the prime, and like save hella money doing that.
Damn, I'm gonna do that when I go up there. Put it on them Wagyu steaks. That's like 100. Try to get the shit.
They're gonna tackle you. They're gonna throw one of them boxes at you.
The boxes be big as hell. Oh shit! Yeah, I've done that shit once.
They're gonna fuck you up.
Are you ever replaced a sticker on something? Swap a sticker out?
I used to do all kind of little petty shit at the grocery store. Like when you get the organic broccoli and it had the long stem on the end, but they weigh it by the pound. You crack that stem off, so it cracks off like half a pound per broccoli.
Holy shit,
that would catch you
kind of smart.
I would do it with the ground beef for sure, because the ground beef always have like the store sticker on it, and you get like the value pack where it's like 38 or 24 packs of meat or whatever, 24-ounce packs of meat, but they just have the like store barcode on it. You slap the regular fucking tube, the plastic tube of ground beef.
Oh, I know you're talking about.
Yeah, let me key that shit. Track that out. That I got hella good ground beef for $13. Hey, they used to really put some bullshit in the hood. Why was I eating ground beef out of a tube?
They still got it. Y'all never seen the tube from Costco, the bull meat?
No, I haven't seen that one. I know they still got the tube. I don't know what you're talking about though.
Okay, I'm gonna pull up the Costco bull meat. I'm gonna learn y'all something today.
No, if you're buying out the tube, it'd be like, freeze this tube of meat that you can never unthaw.
We would buy that tube in college though. The one you can't see through. You're talking about?
Yeah, nigga, we would buy those growing up. That was the only option. I didn't know that you can go to the butcher and ask for meat until I was like 22.
You just thought they was back there cosplaying?
Yeah, what'd you think niggas did?
Nah. I guess depending on the store. The safe way
best job to have. Nigga, I just get to stand back here and collect a check.
Yeah, you can see it's $45 for 10 pounds.
That looks crazy. Look how tightly packed that is.
Well, so what people will do, you get this and you got like a freeze the space saver bag, food saver bags, and like you pull the air out of it, you freeze them into like portions that are 1.5 pounds, 2 pounds or whatever. So you just pull those out and cook with them.
Hey Blake, you got a deep freezer?
I do.
Hey, send me which one you got.
All right.
I'm buying one in the next like 13 days.
It's the one that's always at Costco. He's going to Costco.
There is one that's always at Costco, but I want to make sure I got one that's like a good size. Because there'll be one at Costco that's $2.99, and I'm like, I don't know. And then you go look at the reviews, and people are like, my shit turned off after the second day.
I'll take a video of like what's in mine and the outside of it after this, just so you get an idea of how much stuff fits in there.
Yeah.
My meat melted.
My meat melted.
Hey, that's my main concern. I don't want to put a rack of ribs in there and fucking in February and go out in June and be like,
your car smell like shit in the garage.
Body in here.
Yeah, I'm about to buy
shit.
I'm about to be chefing some shit up.
Just the way to go.
That is too funny, bro.
All right.
I just have a bunch of lamb in mine because Reese's parents just got us a bunch of lamb one time. We don't like it.
That shit got frostbite on it now. You're never gonna eat it.
Nope.
Nigga, go donate that shit.
I feel bad donating it now. I'll make dog food with it or something.
Ooh, okay. Look at you.
Yeah.
Hey, your dogs are getting old too. They get that good end of life shit.
Peter just had a bunch of teeth pulled out, and we have to wet their food now. Bad.
Dogs get their teeth pulled?
Oh yeah, if you don't brush them, then their teeth just deteriorate. But when she was younger, because we used to have to crate her during the day, so she would like pull on her cage and stuff like that. And she was like a very aggressive chewer, so she like fucked her teeth up.
I didn't know that. Huh.
Yep, very common.
Shout out to her. How old is she now?
We got her early 2016. She was 3 months.
When is she like? Okay, damn. I know she was big then, but I guess that wasn't like as big as she is now.
Yeah.
Shout out to her.
We got Biscuit 2018, so they're both technically seniors, I think.
Yeah. Oh man, shout out.
I don't want that day.
Yeah,
our friend from college, they just put their dog down. And I was like, man,
not something I really want to stomach. Especially not with kids too now. Like, and your kids are old enough to have like known those dogs for a while, not on some, that's how I feel about coffee, because it's like I didn't even used to fuck with dogs, and then we got coffee, and I'm like, hey man, this is my nigga, bro.
Yeah, he cool as hell.
And then to have a baby, kick it with him, and oh man, I can't imagine. Can't imagine having to get rid of my boy. Jamal, now that you got your own, you done bought a crib, you about to get a guard dog, you about to get a pet or anything?
I don't know. I've thought about it, and then I just forget about the shit. Like, I'll think about something, and I'll just never come back. I'll come back to the thought like 8 months later. I'm like, oh yeah, I was thinking about that. Like, there go getting like a pet.
Yeah. Go ahead and get you a little dog. Go ahead and get you, something to do after work. Run around. You got a backyard, right?
Oh yeah, it's a good size too. Yeah.
Yeah, go ahead and get you a dog to roam around with.
You should get a snake.
Yeah, dogs are work though, man. And
get a snake, man.
Then the shit dies. Fuck no, I do not fuck with snakes.
You gotta make like an exotic ass themed bedroom. Steamer going and vines and shit like that, and have your snake like take in there.
I've held a snake before.
Pause.
Oh yeah, that was kind of crazy. Yeah. Fucking oh man. Bruh. A chick we went to high school with, she had a pet rat, and it was weird as fuck.
Oh shit, it's a rat.
Yeah.
When I worked, one of the jobs I worked at in North Carolina, somebody had sugar gliders.
I feel like I know what that is.
They're like flying squirrels, but they're really tiny and have like big ass eyes.
Yeah.
But she brought them into work, and like they were just pooping everywhere. But you could hold them. It was in a medical facility too.
What the fuck?
Yeah.
That can't be good.
North Carolina medicine, man. Shout out to it.
No, yeah. What pets do you guys like not fuck with, like at all?
Spiders.
Honestly, I had a cat for as long as y'all. You remember my cat, Jamal? But I don't think I fuck with cats.
Cats are just kind of chill.
I feel like cats be kind of chill, yeah. Unless you got a shitty cat.
That's what I'm saying. I fucked with my cat, and I don't think I could take that gamble of getting another cat and having it be like.
I feel like you don't know what your
cat personality.
I feel like every person that I know that gets cats, unless they grew up with cats, like you're saying, but everybody that I know that gets a cat loves cats.
Mm-hmm.
It's like, okay, yeah, this is super fucking chill. I can't say the same with dogs, because dogs will have personalities where it's like, I can't leave my house with you here. I can't I can't do anything with having a dog. People that have cats are like
poop and piss off of my carpet 3 times this week.
Yeah, man. Like having a dog is tough. I have to wash my the cover on my couch or the blankets on our couch like twice a week.
Mm-hmm.
Just because of like, even when I go and wipe down one of their feet when they come in, it is just a mess. I'm like, do I need to put turf down? Do I need to do something else in my backyard to make it cleaner for when they come in?
Yeah. There's not a lot you can do because they get up inside the pad and eventually it just comes out. Like when you can get in there with the towel when they walk in the door, but even then it's not a perfect science
and you got to do it every time.
Every time.
Yeah,
I hated that in North Carolina. I'm glad we got turf here, but even
now, I know you guys got turf. Is it better?
We have a patch in our backyard that is not turfed, and then also even with that, I think just like. I think it's mostly from the doormat actually, because when we wipe our feet on there when we come inside the house. So like when the snow is melting and they step on that and they come in, it's just mud prints everywhere.
Yeah. Do your dogs like run around in the backyard anymore?
Yes, they do zoomies. They just play tag.
Okay.
And Athena digs holes like she's like Olympic digger.
Yeah. Is Athena the one that's the same breed as my dog? The German Shepherd?
They're like twins. So like your second dog.
Oh my God, bro.
Yeah.
She doesn't like to dig. She likes to dig in one place too.
Yep.
And we have like a plastic like potter that collects water, a water collector thing sitting there, and she just has dug out all around it. So it's on an island now. She doesn't dig anywhere else in the yard, and she doesn't pee or poop there. So it's like, at least I could block you off to like make you, do all your shit over there. No, you don't do that's your like safe spot.
Athena, like we have a because we used to have like a patio of like these like pavers that were kind of by our fence, and we picked all those up because we were going to fill that area in and get it like level with the turf and then put them back down. But we just haven't got around to it. And either way, she digs like at the foot of where all these pavers are stacked up. So eventually the shit's just going to fall on her one day, and that'll probably be the last time I see Athena. She digs there and then like right up next to the foundation of the house.
Yeah, our dog, she digs right on the foundation of the house. I'm going to send you a picture tomorrow, and you'll see where it's like, I just shouldn't see that much of my house. Do I need to go buy dirt?
Yep. And the crazy part is the area where she digs on the side of the house, like there was a bunch of like rocks there prior. So I don't know how she got them out the way to start like getting to the dirt. But
fucking hate dogs, bro.
It's fucked her claws up or something. I don't know.
I was thinking about it today too when you were like, you mentioned how she'll try to police your dog. She'll just chase Coffee and be like, No, he said lay down. No, we can't bring it over here. He said let it go, but he told me to let it go, so you can't have it. Mm-hmm. What is wrong with you? What's going on here?
Yeah. I love him. What's the worst jersey ever, Jamal?
What's the what?
The worst jersey ever.
The worst jersey ever?
Yeah.
Oh shit! I was trying to think of bro. Dog, these damn college jersey I saw.
The Adidas ones they've been doing.
Oh my God.
Woo, dog, those stink.
Adidas been selling ass.
Yeah, bro, these are fucking terrible.
This looks like a fucking bodysuit.
It's like, come on, bro. Like
it's like a scrimmage.
Yeah, I saw a Kansas one, I saw an Arizona State one, and I forgot the fourth team I saw.
Is this Texas Tech?
That's Texas A&M.
Sorry, Texas A&M.
That's A&M.
Yeah, that's A&M.
What the hell? What the fuck? That's from the past. That is. Look at this. Ooh, those are terrible.
Hey, this was a time too, because I know we didn't say these were terrible when they came out.
That is fucking disgusting.
I didn't see them until now.
I also haven't seen those until now, but we must have seen them at some point.
I feel like I do remember seeing that Kansas one though. Maybe that looks kind of familiar, but I don't remember.
It does look familiar. That Notre Dame one is crazy.
We want elephant print, but legally we can't use elephant print.
Is elephant print trademarked? I feel like it would be at this point.
I've seen it nowhere else.
Yeah, elephant print has to be trademarked.
Yeah.
You haven't seen that shit on a blanket, a pillow,
no
a headphone, nothing.
Inside of a suit jacket?
Nothing.
Inside of a suit jacket.
State of play, anything y'all liked over there?
I haven't watched it yet. I've only seen I've seen a few clips, but I haven't sat down and actually watched it. It's only 30 minutes, right?
I don't know. I know I've seen the thumbnails for the trailers and stuff like that. So
yeah,
obviously we had Snake Eater, we had Onimusha, we had the
I did watch the Snake Eater trailer. That looked really good. The Housemark game looked like a Returnal 2, and I just pray for Returnal 2 they learned their lesson and didn't make that game so fucking hard. That game didn't need to be that hard, bro.
I'm gonna get it again on PC when it goes on a steep enough sale. It's never cheap enough for me to want to do it again though. To have to fight Fright for the first time.
Bro. I feel like it took both of us 10 days to get past that fucking boss.
Because you don't have any of the stuff. Your weapons are terrible. You don't have all the abilities and stuff like that. So it's all you can rely on is timing your jumps right, basically. That's why you beat her.
Yeah. And then learning the pattern.
Yep.
Oh my God. Yeah, that game was such a pain in the ass. And then when I got really far, gave up on it because that weekend where the saves were corrupted, And then we went back and did a co-op, and I was like, I don't even remember how to play this game. I can't do nothing here.
Yeah, my muscle memory's bad.
Yeah, I can't do
shit. I made it to the last boss on there, Hyperion, but I could never finish that fight. People were saying that wasn't supposed to be that hard, but I would do everything right. I had good runs, had my weapons built out good and everything like that. But I like the platforming mixed with like just the bullet hell spam that you had to dodge in that fight was a lot for me.
It was a lot.
But that happened. Sonic Racing is coming back. I'm very excited for that. Those games are all really good.
Yeah, that one looked good. I saw the Onimusha 3. That should look pretty cool, actually. The newest one.
I never played any of those.
I had the first one back in the day. I know there was 3 of them, but I only played the first one back in the day. But like that new one, it looks pretty good. It definitely looks similar to the gameplay of what's the Sucker Punch Sony game, Samurai game?
Ghost of Tsushima.
It looks like Ghost of Tsushima. I ain't mad at that. But yeah, no, the Onimusha shit looks cool. I did see that game for somebody was like a lead designer for GTA. Was it Mind's Eye or Mind? Y'all know.
I think one of y'all posted. I didn't watch it.
Yeah, I did watch that. That looked pretty cool. But that was pretty much all I had. So I need to watch it. I might watch that tonight, actually, or tomorrow or something. Mm-hmm. But yeah, man, you know what I'm thinking? I don't think Wolverine comes out this console generation. I think that's just next generation, bro.
Stop. There's no way.
I don't know, man.
I think we have 4 more years on this generation.
4 more years. 4 more years.
Yeah, we have at least 4 more years.
I think there are no rush to go into another generation either, because the thing is, I mean, well, no, actually, I could see them doing it just because these ones, everybody's not able to do 4K 60 like all the games aren't.
Yeah.
So I think that's probably kind of where they want to get like.
It is kind of crazy playing that Dragon Age game. I was thinking about it today. Like, I can't believe I still have to do the performance fidelity choice. It doesn't make any sense.
Yeah.
And if you move to fidelity, it's like playing a game 10 years ago. Playing on my Portal, which is just like 30 frames all the time.
Yeah.
Feels like just playing NCAA. It's like, oh no, this is an old game. This
is wrong.
Yeah, doesn't feel right.
So maybe I mean, because also nobody here has a pro. Maybe that is the perfect like place to be at, because maybe that can do it.
Yeah. I should get one. That's a good point. But then a lot of games still look fucking fantastic. Like, you're playing Cyberpunk anytime recently looks incredible.
Yeah.
Star Wars. What's my shit? Forgotten Jedi or whatever the most recent one was.
Jedi Survivor.
Yeah, Jedi Survivor still looks really good. So I guess it's just like, I don't know, combination of the studio and the console.
Because God of War Ragnarok looked fucking amazing on there.
Yeah, that looked great. And I imagine if they give us GTA is supposed to be coming out next year. I can't imagine that's not going to look great. Because GTA on the PS3 looked fucking great. And then we got the PS4 version. It was like, oh my God, this looks, a whole world different. But the PS3 version
on 3 consoles.
They said GTA is supposed to be this year, man. So
I have no reason not to believe them.
Yeah,
it's coming.
That is going to be crazy, bro. It's really been like, I remember waiting at GameStop on 72nd in line to go get GTA 5.
We were fucking teenagers, basically.
Yeah, because I was 2013, right?
Yep.
Okay, so I did buy that for myself.
Dog, that was hella long ago.
I remember I had friends over because they were like, hey, we've heard about this like GTA thing. We went home, popped it in the console, and then it had to load because that was back when PS3 still had to we have to download the game.
Yeah,
play the game.
I'm playing this shit in the morning.
Yeah, that was a fucking buzzkill. Because then I started playing it at like 1 a.m. and nobody gives a fuck.
Bro, remember when because what was it? We had to wait like a couple months to play GTA Online. Remember how glitchy?
You would just fall out the sky over and over and over and over again.
That shit was so annoying. I was like, bro, I'm just trying to play the damn game.
But once it started working, it never turned off.
Oh yeah, no,
It was the greatest fucking game of all time.
dog, that shit is like its own universe, bro. All the GTA RP shit now, like people have gotten like made like significant bread off of just like streaming and playing it online.
I think the last 2 Red Deads are better than the last 2 GTAs.
We won't talk about it because it's a lie.
Yeah, you're smoking dick. I didn't
The
even finish.
last 2?
You think Red Dead Redemption is better than what? GTA 5?
I think the last 2 Red Deads are better than the last 2 GTAs.
I think GTA 5 is better than both of the last 2 Red Dead. And I think you can make a case that Red Dead Redemption 1 is better than GTA 4.
No, Red Dead Redemption 2 directly benefited from GTA 5 being a thing and testing out some of the stuff that it implements. Like that game is so well done.
Nerd.
I agree. As somebody who loves that game, I don't know if I think it's better. It's on horses. It just can't be better than a nigga driving a car.
Nigga, you can't shoot nobody listening to nothing but the cavi hit on that game, nigga. What are you talking about?
Like stuff like that. I think stuff like that matters when it comes down to like what's better, and being able to listen to nothing like cavi hit while you do a drive by on a 6-4.
They got Captain Stavaho on that game, bro. What are you talking? Oh, what was that?
In my neighborhood, they say cavi.
Yeah, they had that in the Future song on there. How it was. I remember the first time I heard that, I was like, "Yo, what the fuck?"
Back at Tailwood, how it was.
Arthur,
yeah, we have Prime Problem on there.
Come on, man.
What? No, that was Problem. Why?
Nah, and they had oh yeah. They had wasn't ADHD on there?
Maybe.
Yeah, they have TD on there too.
Frank Ocean radio station. I like that one.
Why?
Which one?
Frank Ocean radio station. Blind Radio was on there.
Yeah, I fuck with that.
I never listened to it.
Why not?
I was asking. It's alternative.
I was always Franklin.
Oh.
What you trying to say?
When me and Jamal went and seen Slink Johnson perform in concert off of that game alone. Before Slink Johnson was on fucking Black Jesus, me and Jamal seen him perform.
Bro, Black Jesus, man, those first two
just off that game. We got him to say free black just off that game.
I still got the video on my phone.
Yeah. Nigga.
Nah, man. Yeah, that was good times, man. That was a good time. Yeah, I was having was that in Bellevue?
Yep.
What was it? Okay, yeah.
That was in Bellevue.
That
place is gone, the parlor.
Oh, for real?
Yeah.
Damn.
It's a Asian restaurant now.
Oh.
Shout out, man. Back in the day.
All right. Y'all think there's any chance the NBA will adopt this one-on-one system that Unrivaled has done this week? Shout out to Fisha Collier. She won the whole thing. $200,000.
Oh, nice.
I'm going to tell you no, and I'm going to tell you exactly whose fault it is. The NBA will not adopt one-on-one basketball because of players like Paul George.
Oh, my God.
No.
I'm telling you right now.
What Paul George did.
Because look how hurt Paul George is. And Paul George got signed this past summer for a max 4-year, $262 million deal or something crazy like that. And it was like, hey, Paul George is about to be like the difference maker. And that nigga does not do shit.
Dude, I seen something about he got to take like knee injections or something now. And they say that that's for like
before every game. They were like, yeah, you do that in the playoffs. You don't do that before every game. So Paul George, who is one of the all the hate that I got for Paul George, he is one of the faces of the NBA. If you see Paul George, you see Paul George on a Gatorade commercial. He got a Nike shoe deal. He got a podcast. He is one of the faces. He'd be at the golf events.
I think you're talking about a lot of leftover stuff. I don't think he's currently in one of the faces of the NBA at all.
Nah,
okay. Yeah. I shouldn't say when I say faces of the NBA.
He's low key
I'm talking about one of the people who have the deals. He still has a Gatorade deal. He still has a Nike shoe deal.
No, he's not on Nike no more. He's been gone for he hadn't had a signature for 2 years now, I think.
Okay.
They about to give his minutes to Jared McCain whenever he gets healthy.
The sassy shooter.
So a player like Paul George will be what stops the NBA from doing shit like that, because like from one season to the other, you might not be on shit, and people are like, "Oh man, Paul George just got cooked. Now I don't want him on my podcast." Paul George is still on a show. Paul George is still like getting booked to do stuff.
Yeah,
just off his name alone and just off what we know he could do. If you watch Paul George get cooked up, not be an all-star, I think that shit matters a little too much.
But here, so I think the way that they did it in Unrivaled, every single team had at least one person in this tournament, right? So if we go by that same format, you don't necessarily need to send Paul George to this. There's someone else on that team that can do the one-on-one tournament, right? Like I'm thinking
who?
Maxey very well could be the person.
He's their best player.
He might do it. I don't know. I can't name other 76ers like that. So you want to say you got me. But I was thinking, like, let's say the Cavaliers, for example, right? Their two best players are Garland and Donovan Mitchell. But yeah. I think like someone like Imani Bates may opt into doing it. If we know he has a bag, he just hasn't been able to translate at the NBA level yet. Yeah. That might be entertaining.
Yeah, but I think that's where it's different, though. Like Imani Bates, you're not turning on your TV to see Imani Bates play Nikhil Alexander Walker, because those guys are both like 15th players on the bench.
Yeah.
Nigga, this league got Brianna Stewart playing Jewel Lloyd and Brianna Stewart on the same team.
They're kind of in a weird spot just because the WNBA pool is so much smaller, and then this league itself is so much smaller, and it was an opportunity for people to earn like whatever X percentage of their salary from the professional league in this short condensed season, right? So Unrivaled itself is kind of just a weird scenario in itself. That's kind of like an all-star league. I do think just how like freaky good NBA players are, like, the thing of them just not missing an open gyms, I think it could be entertaining regardless of who's in there. It's not going to be something like, if I compare it to, let's say, like the dunk contest, right, where we're going to see things that we have seen before. It's hard to innovate. This is going to be high-level basketball where you have to defend and you have to get a bucket. Like, that's always going to be entertaining.
I think the lack of entertainment would just come from our expectations.
Like, there's no hiding. You can't not ball.
No, I agree with you on all these things. I just think our expectation would be like, oh, if you see Amen Thompson is about to play somebody in the random like pickup game or just the 3-on-3 thing, you're not turning it on the way that I've turned on the WNBA stuff. But at the same time, the way I've turned on the WNBA stuff is I just want sports playing in the background. There's nothing going on Tuesday at 3 p.m.
Okay, but let's tell it from a player standpoint too, though, right? Yes, you may not be turning it on, but let's say Amen Thompson does something nasty and cooks somebody, gets a bucket, does whatever. Like, that clip's going to move, and it's going to do well for him to build his brand up in a way, because he might get to do something with the ball out there that he doesn't get to do when he's playing 5-on-5 for his team, So
that's true.
It's a good chance to kind of expose your skills and everything like that, and I think probably put a better light on you as a player.
Yeah, that's a good point.
Because like you would think,
I'm thinking when it's hot in the summer, just when I need to have something on the TV, I want to have that on.
Have it be like a separate league, not an all-star event.
Yeah.
And your best player doesn't automatically have to go in that tournament, because like we know Jamal Crawford was never the best player on this team, but like you would definitely throw him out there, or like
Norman Powell will probably do it for the Clippers. He's not the best player on the Clippers. Like that's probably Harden and Kawhi, but I mean, health and whatever else, that they're not going to probably participate in this.
Yep.
Norman Powell,
some of the guys that are just but then like some players would probably send like their best player out there, so it could be dope. I definitely think that's a good idea. They got to do something, because I feel like nobody gives a fuck about this All-Star weekend.
Played out, man.
Yeah, I just want to see the 3-point shootout. Honestly, that's about it.
They rolled out Chance the Rapper again. They're laughing in our faces.
Do either of y'all know the format for All-Star Weekend this weekend?
We just got exposed to it,
or at least the All-Star game. Like, I know there's a tournament.
It's teams to 40. It's first to 40, and then I think the team that won, Team C, that had like Devin Vassell on it. I think they're getting moved up and they're getting picked up to be.
Okay,
something.
so like the Rising Stars team winner made it to the next round.
That's how it goes. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, it's a weird format, man. I don't really fuck with it like that. But
All right.
There was nothing wrong with basketball.
it's just the guys they didn't want to play, man. So it's just like, well, they're not playing hard enough.
There was nothing wrong with basketball, but also 228 to 246 was not lit either.
No, it wasn't.
So you got to I guess you got to figure something out.
I don't think any solution that they make can be left up to the players as an all-star team to carry it out.
Yeah.
I think we have to do something else at this point.
I think that the Elam ending kind of thing, like if it was just like if you did 5-on-5 and each quarter is to like a certain score, that might like make it work a little bit better. Or if you don't have to move around so much, I don't know.
Nothing's going to stop Luka and Jokic from playing touch button in this new format. I don't care. They're just still going to do it. They don't want to be out there for this horse and pony show.
Yeah. It makes me think about the NFL one too, where this year I was like, oh, I was thinking about something about the NFL and when the Pro Bowl kicked off, and then I looked it up and it was already done. I don't even know what they did. I haven't seen a single clip from what the Pro Bowl was. I think it might have been a flag football game. I have not seen a single football clip of them playing flag football.
They fucked it off too, and they need to figure out something because obviously making the Pro Bowl is still an achievement, but if you're a lineman, it's like, what am I doing?
Yeah, like at this point, I think just having all pro and all NBA teams makes more sense than having a Pro Bowl and an all-star team. Like it just doesn't matter anymore.
Yeah, those things still go on the resume though, and a lot of that stuff determines like players getting into like the Hall of Fame.
Yeah, but it shouldn't because
I agree.
Like they said like Trae Young is like a 4-time NBA All-Star, and 3 of the 4 times he's been an alternate.
Yeah.
So it's like, in 45 years when we love to do our guys talking dudes, in 45 years you're going to be like, is Trae Young a Hall of Famer? Yeah, he made 14 All-Star games, but 14 of them he was a fucking alternate.
Hey, I'm gonna be like, hey, fuck it. Once I see like what the threshold is like 5 to 6 All-Star teams probably usually like those guys kind of get in the Hall of Fame.
Exactly.
You're gonna ring and have 3 All-Stars.
So if Trae Young makes 2 more All-Star teams, and then 7 years from now when he's on the end of a bench and he wins a ring and he's got 14 All-Star games in 1 ring, he's gonna be a Hall of Famer.
Probably.
Yeah, he scored 31,000 points because that's gonna be regular. He's gonna be a Hall of Famer, but it's like, yeah, that nigga didn't do shit.
Yeah, the NBA is a little more lenient with their Hall of Fame.
Very much so.
Yeah. Unlike the NFL. The NFL don't want to let niggas in their Hall of Fame at all. So
you can't get in for college, but college isn't nothing for the NBA because it's basketball Hall of Fame.
Oh yeah, true.
College international matters.
Yeah.
Right now, Trae Young's only 11.5 probability though.
Yeah. Yeah, things could change, but it's the NBA Hall of Fame, man. It's a little too lax, but
yeah, I feel like that ceiling's gonna lower.
You guys got any predictions for any of the winners for the All-Star events? Who do you guys think win the 3-point shootout?
I don't know who's
Mac McClung wins it again. Why not?
He won it 2 years in a row, right?
Yeah, he seems to be the only person who cares.
Let me see if I can find.
I feel like he shouldn't have won last year. I feel like that was a little bit of an argument.
I don't remember last year's dunk contest like that.
Yeah, I just wanted to stop.
Yeah, man, dog. I used to love All-Star Weekend, man, and it's just like, I guess like getting older and like the games aren't as like entertaining as much. But yeah, I don't know. I feel like All-Star, they need to be like at least 2 All-Stars need to participate in the dunk contest. I feel like that should be like a rule. Like, yo, you niggas are here. We know we got like obviously you All-Stars. You guys are the cream of the crop. Some of the most talented players on the earth. Like, bro, I know two of you motherfuckers can do some dunk contest worthy stuff.
I don't know, man. It seems like everybody is just checked out, and they keep on trying the same thing because of what they've done in the past. It's literally tradition killing the program. Like, They got to move on. Like, blow this shit up, dude.
Hey, business though, man. That's like, damn. Well, all that revenue we get, and all these sponsorships and all that money we get, like, it can't just go to nowhere now.
Touchdown in the city. Set up shop for a weekend. Let it be a celebration of basketball in some way or fashion. Like, maybe you run a tournament for like the kids in the city or something like that, or you make it a big event for people there in the city. Like, but these NBA players don't care about playing basketball at these events, and it's wasted fucking airtime. Like, go home, go to Cancun, do something else. Tired of it.
Yeah, I feel you.
Get off my lawn.
Facts.
All right.
All-Star Weekend is dead.
All right, Charlie, head out.
Yeah, I don't really got nothing else. Anything else happened this week? Nah.
A single father who works too hard, who loves his kids and never stops.
He's
the gentle hand. Oh, okay, you got it.
Yep. Kanye launched himself into space. We don't ever got to see him again.
Who went to space?
Kanye.
Oh. Yeah, fuck that guy. All right, yeah, we can get on up out of here. I ain't really got shit else. Everybody go see Captain America. Don't believe in review scores. Give it two extra points off rip.
Yep. We're not gonna go into this. Montoya spun the block though. They banned the flash time. So.
Oh my god. Yeah, we'll come back to that once we can recap all the evidence.
Yep.
Wait, she got hit again, or he fucked something?
He fucked something. Yeah, he fucked something. But we're gonna come back when we can talk about all of it.
Okay. All right.
All right.
All right, y'all.
Good time. 184.
Peace.